Fam, you talking about Vince Staples? You know what I'm saying? If you're quoting any other Vince,
I just called him by first name now.
Nah, you got to call him the parody account. But nah, in all seriousness, man, like, you got to keep building. It only takes like really 10% of the population to affect change in this country, or just in the world in general. Revolutions. So be the change you don't see, and instead of trying to fit in where you don't fucking fit in. Because guess what? They don't want you to fit in. They don't like you. They don't want you. And they know if they put you in that position, you would change shit because you probably act from a moral compass that is actually righteous and just.
And
so,
and that's the thing. Just to again wrap this up. Last thing I want to say about this. Like, that's the ironic thing about this whole thing is these people who work and build an expertise in a niche and get these insider privileges and access, and it's like they become so inside that they're literally just inside and they have no touch of reality of what's going on outside of their beat and what's actually happening with the people. And it's like when I'm in these press rooms, it's like, fam, like, I've studied this shit. Like, I care about this shit. I read about this shit every single day. Like, I know more about this shit in the business than half these people in here because I'm not coming for their job. I'm coming for their boss's job.
Their boss's job.
But the thing is, I'd still rather talk to the security guard at Staples Center than I would rather talk to half these people. Because he got all the
dirt. I'm telling you, when you speak for the streets.
Except for Rachel Nichols, man. I actually respect her. I saw her, like, she's like the only person I broke character for, honestly.
Yeah, I bet you did. But anyway,
shut your ass up.
I could have said something else. I could have said something else, but I didn't.
Shut your ass up. And the last thing I want to say,
leave it alone.
Man, the whole beef, you know who it came from? It came from a reporter at the LA Times, which just got bought twice in 4 years, 4 times in 5 years, and is essentially the big wheel behind the bottom of journalism in Los Angeles falling out because they haven't gotten their shit together in 2 decades.
So
but
who's your pimp?
That's what I'm talking about. You know what?
Who's your pimp? Who you home
I'm
for
West
tonight?
Coast, but from now on, when I refer to the Times, I mean New York Times. Fuck LA Times.
When I talk about the Times, I talk about Morris Day and the Times. Fuck all that. That's
and
the only time I recognize.
The other dude I was talking to was from Sports Illustrated, which also got sold twice in 2 years. So, yeah, this shit isn't happening in a vacuum.
Who's your pimp and who
Journalism
you
is in an existential crisis, and these gatekeepers got to stop pretending that it's not, and it's just a matter of perseverance because they actually had the privilege to survive, and that's where they live.
Yeah, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Fuck the gatekeepers. Go build your own gate. Go build your own community.
Shout out to the Good News radio station. Shout out to X Squad affiliates. Shout out to FPC Radio. Shout out to all listeners that listen to us. If you're listening to this podcast on a podcast platform and you can do one thing to support this show, please go and rate it. Please go. I said one thing and you just gave 3 things. If you can do one thing, one thing.
Okay, fine.
If you can do one thing, rate this podcast. Tell us what you really think. Let's talk about it. And if you really hate this podcast, I invite you to call in and tell us why. But yeah, man, touchdowns and tangents. I'm Pete Camarillo, a.k.a. at Pete Certified.
I'm Kenneth Frank James Berry, a.k.a. also Grande, a.k.a. MC What the Fuck, a.k.a. Daddy Do Dirt. That's my rap name. And
I'm sorry that we were late today. You know, we had to take care of some business off air. And shout out to Mark for being patient. I know he's in the pre-record, so we're cutting into his time. But yeah, tune into the show on Saturday. Sports Talk with Mark, the newest Good News Sports show. All right, y'all. Have a good week. Peace.
Love y'all. Peace.